Hey friends, this is Gasaway here. Am I wearing the same shirt? Absolutely, because I'm recording all these videos this beautiful Sunday, but this is actually, you're going to watch this on a Thursday. So, I am relaxing this Sunday, making these videos, and I'm eating my favorite food, bold Chex Mix. You guys, have you had this before? It's amazing. I want you to look at this. Look at this little rye bread, which is my favorite part of the bold Chex Mix. It's a superhero character. We're going to need that for today's lesson. Not the Chex Mix, but we're going to look at that. So again, we're going to need Captain Arsenio. Today is one of my favorite things to teach. I love teaching this. So today is author's purpose. And I know I've taught some of you this before. I had a couple of you, Preston. I know I had you in Mrs. Wilson's room. She's really good at teaching author's purpose. There's our vocabulary quiz tomorrow. Here is a very good video. I want you guys to watch it when you have time, about the 3 different ways authors try their purpose. So, author's purpose. Persuade, to get you to do something. Inform, share information about a certain topic, and entertain, make you laugh, make you enjoy something. So, for example, we went to Aldi yesterday to go grocery shopping, and my son was like, "Mom, you need to get this. It has a superhero on it." So, the superhero persuaded us, kind of made me think a certain way about the Chex Mix, it persuaded my son to buy it because it had a superhero character, even though he has no idea what rye bread is and he doesn't even like Chex Mix. He's like, "You have to get this." And then for me, it said savory snack mix, half as much fat as regular potato chips. That persuaded me to buy this Chex Mix and already eat a good majority of the bag. Oops. So, did it give me some information? I mean, not really. Bold party blend, maybe? But it was more persuading me to grab this particular bag off the shelf. The other bags didn't have superheroes on it, so we didn't grab those. We only grabbed the one with the superhero bag, or superhero on it. So, the author's purpose, or their reason for writing the text. Why are they writing this text? Is it to give us information, persuade us to do something? So I have a Jamboard. You are going to go to the slides, click on the Jamboard, and it is going to take you straight to Jamboard. And I know we haven't used this yet. You might have used it in math with Mrs. Schmidt, but this is going to take you directly to our Jamboard. Let's go over how to do a Jamboard. This is like a whiteboard. So in your class, the teacher might write on a whiteboard. Kind of sort of the same thing. This is for me to see how you're doing with this. 1, you click your own sticky note. I don't care what color, go crazy. But you will just answer the question. What does author's purpose mean to you? And you can't look at the anchor chart and say, an author's purpose is his or her reason for writing the text. Knowing the purpose helps you recognize the author's message. No, what does it mean to you? What do you think author's purpose is? You, as a 5th grader, what do you think it is? Part 1. Part 2, how would you explain this to a 2nd grader? Okay, so think about 2nd graders. They're so stinking cute. But do they know all the vocab that you know? No. Would they understand a really super long sentence? Probably not. Would you might need to do bullet points? Maybe, possibly. And so that is what you need to do. A few things. This is connected to my computer, so I can see everything that you're doing in real time. So if you get on here and you think you're being funny and you might say something inappropriate, that's getting sent to me. And remember, this is a district Jamboard. So I work for the district. So whatever I put on here, Mr. Spencer can see, Ms. Whitcomber can see. I can see it. My bosses can see it. So stay appropriate. Don't try to be funny. Even if you erase something, it still gets saved somehow. And I see it and I get notifications. So-and-so was writing on here. So you need to be aware that whatever you do on here will be traced back to you. I'm only saying this because I had a 5th grader make a very bad choice. Please do not make bad choices on here. Please don't try to be funny, and please don't say anything that you're going to regret. Okay? So, on the Jamboard, answer the question. So it should be at least 2 or more sentences, and just leave your sticky note up there. Also, I would like to say Fred wrote a sticky note and it was really good. You can say, maybe put a little sticky note under Fred's and say, Fred, I really like what you said about author's purpose. I would also add blah, 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 blah. I like how you use this word to explain it to a 2nd grader. I would use this word. Okay? So you can respond to someone, but you also need to have your original Jamboard sticky note. Okay? I'm going to be looking back at this all day and tomorrow too, but then I'll take it down. So that's how to do a Jamboard. I am going to introduce new virtual things every week for us to do. So eventually we'll have so much virtual fun together. So today we're going to say the author's purpose: persuade, inform, entertain. PIE. P-I-E. Persuade, inform, entertain. Then we're going to use the evidence from the text. So here's my model. What is the author's purpose? Okay, I'm looking through here. And he's not trying to persuade me. I'm just looking at the illustrations right now. They're not trying to persuade me to fly. They're informing me of an invention that didn't quite work. But I also think that the author's trying to make me laugh. So he's trying to entertain me. What did you hear me do just then? I went through each one. Was he trying to persuade me? No. Is he trying to inform me? Maybe. Is he trying to entertain me? I'm going to go with entertain. Why? Why am I going with entertain? Okay. So let's look through here. First of all, he's using birds to help him fly. And look how he drew those birds. They're like little poofs with tiny little beaks on them. And he has this string, and it's hilarious. And you can see like all the loop-de-loops on the string. I'll show you like right here. That's hilarious. And then look at his hat. And look how they made Captain Arsenio with a jaw. He kind of looks like a bulldog. And then when the string isn't working, he's like, ah, and he goes straight into a tree. To me, this is entertaining, and I laughed when I read this. So I would say the purpose, the author's purpose, on page, I think this is, gotta know the pages, 62. The purpose on page 62 is to entertain the reader. Man, I'm not good at typing today. I think it is entertain because, then I would go on and explain the way the author drew, or it's not an author, is it? Drew the birds is funny. He also drew Captain, like a bulldog, also funny, and made him fall into a tree. I'm using picture evidence here, but you're going to actually have to use text evidence. So I could say inform, because underneath it's telling you phase 1, how many hours, phase 2, how many minutes. So it could also be inform. So now we're going to do a little bit of extra practice. I want you to look at this. 3 different books I have read recently: Amazing Sharks, Diary of a Worm, and Captain Underpants, the original Captain Underpants. So look at these. Which one is to persuade? Well, you might not have read Diary of a Worm, but it's about this little worm, and he writes to his parents, and he tries to get things from them. There's also a book called I Want an Iguana, and he talks about back and forth to his mom in letters about how he really wants an iguana and how he should get an iguana and why he should get an iguana. So Diary of a Worm would be to persuade someone to do something. Which one would be inform? Captain Underpants or Amazing Sharks? Amazing Sharks. That is to inform you about sharks and all the different things and the gills and the teeth and all of that. So that leads us to Captain Underpants. That's to entertain us, make us have fun, make us, when we read, we're laughing at some of the things. Professor Poopy Pants, come on, that's funny. So, author's purpose. What is the purpose? Evidence in the text. There it is. And if you go on Canvas, you will also have your assignment for the day. I'll talk to you guys not tomorrow. Tomorrow's your assessment. Take your assessment. And then next week is a review week. And we're going to go over a bunch of skills that didn't go so well on Evaluate. So we're going to revisit those and hopefully understand those a little bit more. So tomorrow is our assessment. And then next week is a review week. Bye.